Edify is an international NGO established to work with low-fee private schools to provide a Christ-centered solution to the global education crisis. Edify supports these schools through training, providing access to loans, and enhancing education technology. Edify is currently in 12 countries across the world. Edify Ghana began its operation 12 years ago and currently has over 1,500 schools as partners. The challenge in most low-fee private schools is that most teachers found in these schools are not professional teachers. They do not hold any degree in education. Edify Ghana has supported over 500 low-fee private school teachers to enroll in the ongoing teacher training program organized by the National Teaching Council.
It's really good to see you, teachers of the future. And I think you should give yourselves a hand because we have one hefty responsibility.
The purpose of the program, which was launched at the Accra College of Education, Atraco, is to enable non-professional teachers to meet the demands of the National Teachers Standards of possessing the minimum knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes necessary to deliver effectively within the private schools.
My name is Anis Hafa. I'm the chairman of National Teaching Council. And what we're doing today at the Accra College of Education is that we brought a lot of young people and also adults who are already in the profession so they can be licensed and also help them with strategies that will make them effective. But one of the things that we've discussed even before the program is that every teacher needs to add value to who they are. If you want an engineer to build something for you, you want to make sure they are qualified to do it. If you want a surgeon to do some operation on you, you want to make sure they are qualified. So we are bringing the same mindset, the same mentality to the teaching profession. That who would you like to see teach your children? And the idea is that we want them to see themselves as professionals so that they develop a certain confidence even in the classroom.
This provisional license is valid for 3 years, after which beneficiary teachers would have to acquire a degree in education and participate in varied continuous professional development training programs to become fully licensed professional teachers.
I am Lauren Sapon, the Deputy Registrar in charge of operation at the National Teaching Council. This program, which is targeting the non-professional teachers who are already in the classroom. The act that we are working with, that's the Act 1023, is mandating the National Teaching Council to license every teacher in the country. Last 2 years, we shift our attention to cover the in-service teachers, those who are already in the system, but completed before 2018. And they were also trained as professional teachers. We went throughout the nation to issue the license to them. Our next step is on those who are already in the teaching service or they're already in the classroom teaching as teachers, but without professional training certificates. Instead of pushing them away from the classroom to go and professionalize themselves, the law mandates us to give them temporary certification, because you agree that if we want to move them out, it may create huge unemployment situation in the country. So Edify has registered over 500 teachers for this training. This one targets schools that are partnered with Edify in Greater Accra region, Central region, Eastern region, Ashanti region, and Volta region. So whatever is happening here is also happening in these 5 regions. And we could have done this alone because it has a capital implication. So Edify Ghana had an agreement with NTC that they are going to pay some of the training costs for the teachers to also pay the rest. So the assumption is that they are going to teach whilst pursuing teacher education program. So they will go for sandwich, they will go for distance. But even this license doesn't allow them to go on transfer. If you move from that school, your license is terminated. Because it is through the agreement of the school and entities, that's why you're having the license. So once you leave the school, the license is terminated. Which means that you cannot leave the school that you are going for full-time program. So all those who have been from this program, I would advise that they stay in the school and do the sandwich or distance program to acquire their teacher training certificate.
Some of the teachers also shared insight into how important the program is to their teaching careers.
I'm called Amatapeka Kelly, the light skin cobbler, and I teach at Leading Light School. I'm here for this just course with a sense that, you might go to school to study other courses, but once you have not done education to be qualified and write a certified exam as a qualified teacher, you are being described as a non-qualified professional teacher. So I'm here to undergo this training so that I can also get a license, then upgrade myself into studying education.
My name is Shine Temple Efokomiga. I'm teaching at Beautiful Beginning Montessori School. If you're a teacher or if you're a facilitator, at least, and you are licensed, at least first of all, you'll be known by the government, so that in any case that there's any benefit that will be enjoyed by teachers, at least you'll be included in it. Not just only for the government sector workers or the government teachers, but as a private teacher like me, I also enjoy such benefits. So it's good.
My name is Firdaus, Harvest Christian Academy. I think it's basically going to sharpen my skills, know how to deal with my learners, meet them at every level, because today actually we found out that every child has a different growing pace. Some are fast learners, some are slow, some are midway. So whichever way, as a teacher, you should be able to meet up every child. How to deal with those who are fast, how to deal with those who are midway, and then the very slow ones.
My name is Selassie Fume. I am a school administrator. In a number of the private schools, we have quite a number of the teachers who are not professionals. They are not trained professionally. So this training, for example, would help them to at least get to know some standards of the teaching profession and deliver. Although they haven't gone through the full professional training, this would serve as an emergency situation to also help them deliver at least in the classroom whilst they look forward to acquiring the professional license.
Jeffrey Opokunyako is my name, and I'm here representing Solid Rock Foundation School. I've been teaching for the past 5 to 6 years, and some of us, we entered right from SHS. Do you understand? Because we were really passionate about the teaching, so we wanted to just impact. Then after, we were told to do some upgrading, but we were not too sure. I wasn't too sure whether that is what I want to do for a lifetime. So I wanted to be in there and try myself. When I'm like mature enough and I want to divert, I will know what I really want to do, then I divert. But then there has become of a need that we need to upgrade because we are finding the passion. Okay, and we really want to also impact because of the response we are getting from the children. So we had to come here to hear from them on how to be a professional teacher, number one, and also what to do as of now that we are not professional teachers for us to be relevant in the class.
The program is part of efforts by Edify Ghana to enhance the contribution these non-professional teachers in its partner schools make to the education sector of Ghana.
The teachers that are here for the training are teachers from our core schools, that is the Edify partner schools. We've been working with these schools for the past 12 years, and we know that there are lots of challenges when it comes to teachers in the private schools. The teachers are normally SHS graduates. A few of them have their first degrees, but not in the area of education. So in our own way, we've been offering trainings to build up the capacity of these teachers in classroom management, early childhood, and in different aspects. So with the NTC coming up with the policy of teachers being licensed, we thought it as an opportunity to give these teachers access to this provisional license so that they too can eventually become professional teachers and build their career in the field of teaching and of education. So, and once we do this, you realize that once the teachers are equipped, the teachers will be able to impact the life of the children that we have in these schools. And these children are the future generation. They are the leaders of Ghana that we are seeing sitting there. And once we are able to impact into these children, then our communities and our nation will change.